What's going on there, ladies and gentlemen? This is ESS Goo here, and this is going to be my second video on showing you, ladies and gentlemen, how we can save Gears of War. I'm really excited to be here. I cannot stress enough how much I thank you for giving the amount of views and the amount of comments that we have already just off of a video that was posted yesterday. It's a huge help. We need as many of you as possible. Essence thanks you, Richie thanks you, some of us thank you for participating in this event that we're trying to do. It just it shows that there's still people out there that care, and that's all we need. That all we want is to be able to get every person that cares about this game, every person that loves this game in the same area, the same vicinity. We need to have a source, and this source is going to be our voting website, our forum website. This is where we're all going to go and all put our heads together and all make the game that we all would enjoy. This particular video is going to be the most important video. I know that kind of sounds weird to say. Why would you say that for last or whatever? But it's a series that I have to break down into different increments. This certain commentary is going out to most of all the clans in our community. The clans, whether they're GB, whether they're ranked, whether they're montage, quick match, casual, it doesn't matter. Even your own friends group. There's some of you out there that aren't necessarily in a clan, but you just have a massive friends list group, and you always play together in full fives and whatnot. We're talking to all of you. All right. The biggest thing in this community right now is differences. We have to put the differences aside. I mean, I'm not no teacher. I'm not your father. I'm not your mother. I'm not gonna sit here and try and tell you what to do, because you're gonna do whatever you want to do, and I have respect for that. But honestly, ladies and gentlemen, we need to put our differences aside. If you can't sit here and just bash our community and expect it for it to grow. It's not gonna happen. It's impossible. Everyone needs to be on the same page, not just like bashing each other, and after every single win or loss or death, like, you can't do that. I mean, how many times have you been in a match where the same team, the team that you're on, are arguing about the way they're playing? You can't do that. You're pushing away people. You're pushing people away from wanting to learn, because people don't want to learn a game that irritates them, that people keep yelling at them and blaming them, and no one wants to do that. And this video is going to basically be on how we can get all the clans, all the friend clans, like I said, all the clans to come together. So, what we need to do, alright, there's some of you out there that have over, I don't know, let's just say 50k subs, right? You worked really hard for those 50k subs. You sat there and you put yourself through hard labor. Sometimes it's fun, sometimes it's not so fun. We all know this, right? You earned those. But let me ask you something. If you didn't have those subs, would you be as driven as you are when you play this game? Would you be as, reliant on trying to either one clutch or two get the kill just because you want to show your subscribers a beastly move or a beastly tactic that you're using? That gives you emphasis, and it gives you empowerment to want to complete it, right? Because you have all these people and they're all on you, and you're like, yeah man, you can do it, you're the best, and it drives you. Now, without those people, you wouldn't have the drive that you have now. And some of you are like, oh, that's not true, I love this game whether I have people or not, Let me tell you something, man. Whether you witness it yourself or not, those people do empower you. They do make you want to do better. Whether it's a little bit, a lot, a median, it doesn't matter. And that being said, wouldn't you want to somehow thank them for that? Thank them all at the same time. Not, once a month printing out a, find something in my Twitter or find something on my Facebook and you'll win a free this or a free that. No, what if you could seriously thank all of your subs at the same time. And you're probably like, huh, that's basically impossible. Like, what do you think? I'm made of money? Like, no. This doesn't have anything to do with money. What this has to do with is your subs fell in love with your channel because of your content, not because of what games you all play together and, you know, your little games that you make as far as like snipping salt and you know, all this crazy stuff that you do. Yes, it gives you, you know, bonding moments between your subs, but they originally fell in love with your channel because of your content, because they can see that you cared about this game because you were so good at it. You can't not care about this game. You know, you can't be good at this game and not care about it, as far as, in my opinion, of good. And I'm not going to even go there because everybody has their own opinion. But let me tell you something. If you could save this game for them, they would be they would be more than grateful, man. You would be a serious hero in their eyes, whether it's through your team, through your clan, through yourself. Their eyes will just be so thankful. So, you know, just thank you, you know, for saving this game, because you guys, some of you out there, you know, like I said, you have over 40,000 subs. You are the only ones right now that can bring this community together, because you want to know why? Most of the community does not play anymore as far as Gears. And that being said, there's still a lot more people though on the YouTube, you know, watching people's videos still, watching the updates on Gears, watching the news and stuff like that. It's, you know, it's still a hobby. They still love it. You know, we're always gonna love it whether we play it or not. We're still gonna check things out. You know, we still have friends on our friends list that are playing. They're like, hey man, can you go and check this out for me? You know, it's really sick. But you know, that still happens. And there's more people on YouTube right now than there are playing Gears in general. Don't make me do the math, but if anybody disagrees, please comment below and I will send you the math in a comment reply. So, I mean, and with that said, dude, the way, I mean, it's kind of always been this way, but the way that we can actually do this and get all these people together is the internet. You know, it's the best way. We can't sit here and try and do this through players that are playing the game. Just like I said, there's so many more that are not playing the game that are still in this for the win if we could than there are playing. So let me just, you know, say this. There's clans out there, I'm not gonna say names, that have huge problems with each other for whatever reason. I know some of us have done fucked up, sorry, I shouldn't have said that, effed up stuff, but guys, like, come on, man. We're trying to save this game. Like, we need a Gears to play, bro. And this bickering and this fighting is just not gonna work. Like, I'm sorry, but like, you know, my girlfriend has, you know, 2 kids she sometimes has to watch through family members, and it's like, I see that bickering and it's just like, oh my gosh, it's so annoying. It's like, it's the same thing, man. You know, we're not little, some of us are little kids, yes, but some of us are young but have, you know, more mature minds and we're more grown in life than others. And that being said, why is it that you're stooping down to a level of that's lower than, you know, who you are? Like, this isn't you. If you're around with your friends, you're not sitting there crying about stuff. No, it's a game. At the end of the day, it's a game. Yes, I know we sit here and try and, you know, practice and we want to win every time, whether, you know, if we're the type that likes to do GB and stuff, or we like to always get clutches and blah blah blah. But it's, at the end of the day, it's just a game, man. So why are we sitting here, you know, bashing each other for either one, not doing so well in a game, or two, you know, what our name is, what our gamer tag is? Like, it's pathetic, man. And I know that's everywhere, but guess what? A lot of the other places where you have that amount of community, their game is actually big and they have enough supporters and enough people playing their game to where they can afford to have people trash talk on their game, because there's hundreds of thousands of people playing it. You know, we don't have hundreds of thousands of people. We only have a little bit, a very small percentage of that. And that being said, we can't bash each other. You know what I'm saying? If anybody's more of a family, it's us Gears players. We're the family. We're the ones who have the tighter, you know, circle of players, because we've always been a little bit smaller, but we've always been big. You know what I'm saying here? We've always been big, but we've always been small. We've always been big in our own way, it feels like. And that being said, I mean, come on, guys. We just drop it. It's stupid. Why don't we sit here and get the leaders that changed, you know, how people either, one, come back and play this game, or two, change the way that they play in general, or three, how they practice, or who they look up to, who's their role model, and come together, bring that alliance, and use that alliance to get this community together. It would be so simple. You would, if, for one, this is just an example, but if you were to, let's just say, out of 5 people that have over 10,000 subs, right, all post a 10-second video, or maybe not 10 seconds, maybe like 15 to 30-second video, you know, describing, hey guys, you know, we're trying to save Gears of War, blah blah blah. If you can, there's a link below in the description. Please go and vote, blah blah blah. You can put it in your own way. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you how you're gonna talk to your subscribers, but it basically along those lines. If you had a little 10, 20, 30-second video, man, however long it takes you to post a little, you know, still gameplay, a little background art, and your voice, and give them this link. That's, you know, Essence SG, which is savegears.iguildwebsites.com. It's be right in the link, and go there and vote, man. It doesn't take long. It takes you no more, you know, even someone who is not computer friendly, it'll take you at most about 3 minutes. You know, like, come on, guys. You have 3 minutes to save this game that you've been spending 4, 5, you know, years of your life playing. Come on. You know, like, just do it. I know you don't want to do it. I know what I'm lazy, and sometimes everybody has a little bit of lazy in them, but it could really help, man. We really need you. We need your support. Without you, there's no without you, there's no us. There's no nothing. You know? So please, just try and sign on. So, anyways, so when these clans come together, right? And these big names out there come together, and we all tell everyone to go to the same place. What do you think is going to happen? We're going to have people from the Spanish side of things, the people from the GB side of things, the people from the ranked side of things, people from Montage side of things. We're going to have all sorts of people who aren't even big in the community. We're going to have all sorts of people on there, and that's what we need. That's what we need. So I'm not gonna make this video as long as I did last video, but ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, babies, I don't think any babies are playing this game, but if there is, we need you to participate in this. And like I said, I thank you so much for giving the amount of population you did to the first video series. It shows me that there's still a lot of hope. You know, it's only 200 views, and I don't mean only in a bad or a negative way, but I know we can get a lot more. And the only way that's gonna happen is if you spread this word like fire, Like, you know how quick that flamethrower puts you down? Just like that, man. Active flamethrower, that's how quick we need to spread this. Seriously, I mean, like, we have to do this, man. We have to do this now before it's too late. You know, people keep acting like this game's gonna be here forever. It'll be here forever, yeah, but guess what? Are you gonna sit here and play bots all day, or play the same people over and over again? I don't think so. Sooner or later, you're gonna get dried out, and you're not gonna want to play this game anymore. You're gonna move on, and it's gonna be the end of that. And you know, mine and a lot of other people's opinion that we don't want that. We only have an Xbox because of Gears of War. You know, we don't have an Xbox to play all these different games. Some of us who have different games only have different games, so we don't get so stressed out on Gears. It's not because we want to play another game. It's because we get so stressed out that we have to have a secondary game to play sometimes, just to, you know, free our mind a little bit and, you know, do something else. You know, but it's like I said, like for me, I only have an Xbox because of Gears of War. I'm no gamer. I don't game. I'm not like I never have been. Once I played Gears of War 3 at my buddy's house. I'm sorry, Gears of War 2 at my buddy's house, I just fell in love, man. I couldn't get enough. And he left for about 6 months I left his Xbox at my house one day, and I just played it over and over again. Campaign. I never even played online or anything like that. I played 6 months of campaign because I was so in love with this game. I just loved it. I loved the storyline. You know, I loved everything about it. There's so many things in this game that you can love, and we have to come together to save this game. Otherwise, I mean, we're showing it no love, you know? Like, I know you hate it. I know it sucks sometimes, but you gotta still show it love because you still love it, man. I know sometimes things don't make sense and things make you mad and things are just unfair sometimes, but it's just, it's a game, like I said, for one, and two, at the end of the day, we still love it. Thank you.
Kijk goed met je ogen, nigga, dit is Billy. Yeah. Check the mic, nigga, dit is Billy. Billy the Kid, nigga, dit is Billy.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh! Oh, that shit is crazy! Oh!